And after you did your training and your and learning to be a communicator, you spent, what was it, about 10 years traveling all over the world to be with the animals in the wild. To me, that's so fascinating and exciting. Do you want to just talk about what that was like and maybe where you went and what you did?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it kind of, I didn't set out to do it in that way, but that's kind of how it evolved. And yeah, it was a period of about 10 years where I really felt deeply called to particularly be with whales and dolphins, with our cetacean kin, cetacean brothers and sisters. And it was an immense privilege to be able to go to some of these places. And some of them were trips that I facilitated with groups and did teaching as part of the experience. Some of them were things that I did with colleagues, friends. A couple of them were things that I did just on my own. I would just get what I call that intuitive telepathic tickle, that call of I got to go to this, I got to go to this place and spend time in person with these particular beings. And so it took me everywhere from the Silver Bank, which is about 80 miles off the coast of the Dominican Republic in the Caribbean, where the Atlantic humpback whales come to mate and to have their young, to uh, the Pacific coast off Baja, Mexico, Baja California, Mexico, with the gray whales and the incredible migration that they do and the incredible work that they do with humans in those locations. I traveled also to Canada, to Quebec, to be with the St. Lawrence beluga, and also went way up north to a research station where they're working with all the whale species in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. So blue whales, fin whales, right whales, humpbacks, uh, all of the cetacean species there. And then the wonderful Atlantic spotted dolphins in Bimini, in the Bahamas, who are just an extraordinary group of beings, and so much fun to be with. So that that kind of that's kind of the summary. Also, the Sea of Cortez in Mexico, where the blue whales come in the winter for their migration and their all of what they do in that area. So yeah, it's been an extraordinary. Uh, all of them have been extraordinary experiences, and I've been on pause with it since just a little bit before the pandemic. The pandemic helped with the pause, but I'm not ruling out doing that again. But in these last few years, I stayed a little bit closer to home and have been working on some other projects, including just trying to really integrate and then write about what I learned and some of what those experiences have been like.
My God, there's a lot. I want to hear about all of it.